military operations were reduced to the minimum in areas in Darfur after the signature of the Doha Peace Agreement, which resulted in the voluntary return of internally displaced people to their villages and towns, and their return to their ordinary life and activities such as agriculture, grazing animals, and education, particularly since the autumn season in these areas has good precipitation rates. Grants, loans, and governmental financial support were all invested into building villages, health centers, and schools of different levels. Preparations were ready for launching the model villages, designed to suit the environment and the natives who prefer to live in homes with spacious compounds for the reception of guests and hospitality. This is the patron of villages that the head of the Darfur Regional Authority, DRA, Dr. Tigani Assesi, assured were completed. In addition to that, more than 70 villages, 97 schools, 45 health centers, and 47 police stations were almost ready. That is besides sports, playgrounds, and racetracks for horses and camels, and other recreational facilities related to the cultural background of the people in the area. The first Vice President Lieutenant General Bekr Hassan Saleh arrived to the region accompanied by the Darfur Regional Authority, Dr. Tigani Assesi, and the representatives of the Qatari government, the sponsor of the Doha Peace Agreement, to inaugurate the patron of these villages and celebrate the opening ceremonies of the villages, schools, and health and police centers. The first Vice President, Lieutenant General Bekr Hassan Saleh, said in his statement that he was pleased with the event and the return of the people of Darfur to their homes in their villages and rural areas, in order to live in peace and harmony, because God Almighty has created us for that, not for conflict. He added that he wished it will be the end of the conflict, as peace is in the horizon, for which the presidency is persistently working day and night, saying that we want to say that what we have witnessed confirms clearly the honesty and the genuineness of heading towards peace, and the voluntary return, so Darfur is living real peace, where the language of war has become recessive, and the language of peace and the practice of normal life of agriculture, grazing animals, and education become dominant. Nowadays, the rebellion is losing everywhere because the youth are turning towards building and rebuilding Darfur. And not to bear arms with the rebel movements. The states of Darfur are receiving the first Vice President of the Republic of the Sudan and his delegation, confirming the strong will to restore Darfur to its glorious history. The ethnography exhibitions, arts, handcrafts, singing, and hakamat, wise women, are the best of evidence that the culture, arts, and heritage will become the alternative to the conflict.